Hey, Old Boar here. Welcome to Volchoria, where we are using unlimited money to put in all of the transportation infrastructure in first, and then seeing about balancing the budget. And in order to do that, you have to play with unlimited money. And it's not about cheating or being lazy, it's about getting all of your train lines and your interchanges, planning out where you're going to populate your places. And I'll give you one little more special note about that. I'm able to do a lot of the fun stuff and keep performance because my population is low. The performance of the game is just better because I am not having to deal with 150,000 people. And a lot of this stuff could be changed. I am being somewhat careful about how I put it in, but changing these little imperfections is part of detailing. If the infrastructure functions, it functions. And I started to do this kind of thing in City Skylines 1 because of the performance issues. This really needs to be underground. You're not going to get it underground that way. We will get rid of that ugly retaining wall. It'll keep a little bit of it, but that's all right. Those kinds of things I do kind of fix as I'm going along because I do want to enjoy the visual aspect of the game. And here at the university, I think I want to do another custom train station. And so this comes out of the mountain. It's coming in from our 4th terminal line, which ends. Let's see, am I using the right track here? No, this is a through line I'm doing so that people can come from Linden Crossing way over here to the university. And if we have a switchover track from these lines, people would be able to come in from Briarwood on the train to the university. This is the university area here. And so the way to do this is to put integrated passenger stop here. And you want to put it far away from your buffers so that your train, the length of your train, has enough space to pull in and out. And then we would use the paths. Let's see where those were again. Right here. And pedestrian path to a crosswalk. And then this comes right up to the train without that station crossover. And you're probably going to have to do it this way. If you make the station crossover, apparently people walk across it. So bring it back until that crossover disappears. And then directly on the other side, as soon as that disappears, you start it again. About right there. And now you want to put a piece alongside of here that represents a platform where people can stand on. About the same length. I learned this from the overcharged egg, and I really appreciate it. It is a cool feature, as he says many times. We're on a little bit of a hill here. Now we can put this back on, and we're going to come this direction with the walkover. And so, let's see. 2 units come up one. Let's see, we want this to be straight this time. See, we came off at a curve. And I'm going to have to get these out of the way just so I can see what I'm doing. Oops. Two units, up one. Where's the 2 units? There it is. Up one. 2 units, up one, and then over. Oh, it's a little bit farther. 2 units, up one more, and then over. I think I might be okay with that. It's not quite the same space. Snapping to the grid. Let's see. Two units down, 2 units down, 2 units down, and then connect. And one day I'll be able to do parking. Medium, large. Let's just see. Parking. Small parking lot doesn't fit either. We'll just go ahead and put a medium in over here then. Next to the server farm so people can park and they can cross over here to walk to college or just walk down on this side to get to the parking. And we have a little bit more room to grow here. Not for sure if there's anything else. University, technical, medical. What's this? Geological Research Center. These are too much money. They'll be put in once I can get the budget under control. And I think I have about 5% unemployment. .3% unemployment. And so this particular train station for the university, I always originate them in the main train station. What is this line here? Just don't really have a need for it. Might have done this incorrectly. We don't have a train station to here. Yes, we do. It goes in and around on the first line. The second line goes out to here. The third goes to Madison. And the fourth, don't know what I'm going to do with that. This could be how we serve the trains on this line. And just can't move this any farther to the right. That's the large scale planning, long-term planning. It's not about detail necessarily yet. We'll find a use for that fourth line. Now, this line here is where we want to add our university. It's this long one here. And I probably want it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the fifth one over. And I probably want it here. And then on the inside, and then back. If you wanted to go back through here to somewhere else, Linden Crossing is actually going to have to jump over onto this line to get to University. You could have just continued on to Linden Crossing and come back and saved yourself train tracks. use just this set. And this is Volchoria University. And what color is it? Purple. This switchover system here is allowing a train to get into this line. It's coming from the depot. It'll be coming from the depot and have to switch over there. And Volchoria University doesn't have any vehicles assigned. Let's just keep it at 1. One of these will disappear. That's Central Station. This is University. And it's just called Integrated Passenger Train Stop. That way you can tell what those are. Central Station is what this is called. It should have a space between it. And maybe we'll be able to see our train come in. Map legend, here it is. This is our first train coming to University. And that's the one that's going to disappear because we assigned one train to this. And it stops just a little bit beyond. That is about as simple as you can get, but it beats putting in that train station that requires two two-track lines and a cargo line, unless you add the third platform, which would be three-track lines. The other fairly big project is moving this station, which is one of those vanilla stations with three-track lines. And this train here has 30 passengers going over to the city. And to get this on this side of the road, which is basically, it's a theory of mine, but if it works somewhat the way City Skylines 1 works, it's going to be hard to be used to any great deal. But I would want to put it over here closer to this populated area. I'm going to populate this out in here. All this. This is strange here. This wonkiness. This is a police station. Just go here for the time being. Firehouse. Could go there for the time being. Oops. How strangeness is this? It's happening again right here. Folks, I bored myself to sleep. And I just dozed off for a few seconds. I hope you did too. If there was ever a time we needed to slow down and relax. Bored the old bore himself to sleep. I don't know what this is. But nevertheless, that train station has to come over here on this side. I'm not going to go back and watch the video to see how long I was asleep. If someone wants to leave a comment, I'm not that curious about it, actually. But I would have to say, I think I'm going to take this station out after the new one is in. And I think it needs to be do I need to have it moved? This is a direct line to University. This is just Ivy Peak to Volchoria. And you could cross your trains over and put your station over here and you'd have to cross your train tracks back to get it back onto the main line here. And while I think about that, I might put in this one line. This is the line I'm not quite for sure what to do with. This was going to be university, but I used this one to bring students from Linden Crossing to the university. Let's see. Should have had another cup of coffee this morning. Not for sure if I want to do that. I want to just bring this out. Just to get that icon away from there. I could hide the icon underneath. Let's see. This has its own line. This has a line. And this one, it's just a lot of train tracks coming out of this station is actually what the problem is. The other thing would be that these two go to this station, wherever that station ends up. And these two go out. See, the airport can only be accessed by this road. So people would have to come up this road and go up the little 4-lane road to get to the airport. So I'm thinking that this needs to go to the airport. This line needs to connect into here, and we move the Ivy Peak line over to one of these platforms. And so about right here is where I would take that off. And we are going to lose that line's ability. That's okay. We're going to have to move it anyway. This gets straightened up just a bit. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, after a little nap that I just had right then, I got this line hooked up. So now we want to move this station's blue line over. And did it just do it automatically for us? It's going out to the industrial area. I'm not seeing this one. And that's Volchoria Ivy, which has 2 stops. Train station and central station. Where's this one? That's that one. And so it just comes through. And that's actually incorrect. It's industrial area. That blue line is Ivy industrial area. And then it comes back through here to this. This is what needs to drag. This needs to drag all the way over to here. And we'll use this line to go out to the Linden Crossing. Well, this is the Linden Crossing line, but we'll use a different line to go out to the industrial area from this side of the platform. This is Volchoria Industrial, and we'll make people wait. We'll put it on the inside here. Just go back with it. Now if I can remember where. It's the outside yellow line. We'll go to that station there. And then to this one. So thanks for watching the old boar plays City Skylines 2. Take care now.